welcome back to Drumard Farm, the final episode, with me, Mr. Sealy P. Field 24 is complete. I've got a full load, 55,000 litres, and there's about 6,500 left in the harvester. So, off to the sell point. I'm not sure which one it is actually. Let me just check. It is sell point 2. Price is dropping at sell point 2, but it is higher than it is at sell point 1. I would be foolish not to take advantage of it. Foolish indeed. 62,498 euros. Beacons off. Not bad at all. See how much the price has dropped now. 1,091, still higher than it is at sale point 1. I'll go and get the last 6,000 litres, and that'll be 24 done. I'm in the process of fertiliser spreading, ploughing and cultivating field 16 and 17. That's all happening off camera. If I am going to sell everything, today is likely to be sale day. I'm going to leave the fields in a fine order, I think. I have grabbed the Optum, I've got the trailer in my kind of bid to sell crops and see what I can make. Wheat is not doing too bad. Potatoes alright. I'm going to do potatoes first, get rid of what I've got in storage. Then I'll come back for the wheat, because the wheat price is still rising, so it would be mad to get rid of that straight away. But potatoes... Oh, can I sell wood chips in storage? When did I do that? I'll have to sell those as well. I don't think you can sell mixed ration. Potatoes, there we go. I have got a field of potatoes just here. The one that I did myself. But that would involve another harvest and leasing more machinery and that kind of thing. For some reason in my head I keep thinking this is a 30,000 litre capacity, but it's not, it's only 21. So off to the sell point to get rid of this, then I'll come back for the wheat and I'll sell that. Field 17 is done, in so much as it's all ready to reseed. 16 I'm just finishing off cultivating and then spraying prior to seeding, so that'll all be ready to go. But I'm thinking this episode is the last one, the final episode on Drumard. This is a brilliant map. It is a brilliant. If anyone's thinking of doing a small-ish, it's not small, a medium-sized farm, especially an Irish farm, lanes, tracks, hedges, fences, you know, all the tight packed stuff you get, as opposed to like the American style very open maps. Have a go on this one. It is a brilliant map. I've barely scratched the surface on it. I know I've done a lot of the different tasks that I kind of set myself. I've got 200 cows, I could go up to 500, go to 1,000, I could keep going. At midnight I want to see how much I make on them. And I haven't bought many fields, I've bought some, and I've done various different things. And all that would happen is I would start repeating the same processes over and over again. And that would be how your farm, you know, your farm will tick over day to day. Once you've done a mixed variety of different things, you'll start doing the same crops, you'll start doing the same fields, you'll start doing the same things. Which is great when you're playing the game yourself and you want to tick your farm over and you're enjoying playing on a map. Keep plugging away, absolutely. If you're enjoying playing on it, plug away on it. For videos, it can get a little bit boring if you're watching the same thing all the time. So this will be the last episode, sad as that is. So, sale point. I do need to move the lorry at some point, which I will do. So, potatoes, 568 at sale area 2. That's not a bad price for potatoes generally. They're normally around the 300, 400. So 568, that's not bad. I do have more to sell, bearing in mind it only takes 21,000 litres, but I'll sell what I've got there anyway. And back over to the farm to get the wheat. As I was saying, wheat is... not wheat. Why did I say wheat? Barley. Barley, not wheat. I've got 26,000 litres, so I can sell some of it. 953 and climbing. So I was hoping it'd reach 1,000, but it probably won't. That's a very, very good price for barley. Very good price. So back over to the farm, collect that. Time is getting on. 5:45 in the evening. There is, of course, as there is with most maps, if you're inclined to do so, a ton of contracting work. I mean, I've been very lucky on this map in so much as the silage price was very, very good the whole time. It dropped sometimes, but it was normally up around 2,000 for 1,000 litres, which was brilliant. I mean, compared to some maps where it's 300 euros, dollars, pounds, whatever it is. 2,000 was just crazy money for silage, so I never needed to get that last gold nugget. I did everything I did, bought all the machinery I needed to, just off silaging, wood chipping. The price of wood chips was very good as well. Some maps, again, it's very low, 200, you know, that kind of thing. It was very, very good. So what I will do is come back over, I think, with the lorry and grab the wood chips, sell those as well. Actually, while I'm driving over, what are the wood chips going for? Wood chip price is climbing, 806. Again, not very high, but I might as well sell what I've got. I'm not going to sell my livestock. The livestock will stay here. So whoever takes over the farm next will start with a load of livestock. It seems ridiculous that an episode ago, or 2 episodes ago, I bought a whole load of cows to get my cows up, the dairy farm, productive, just to sell them all again. That just seems ridiculous. So they will stay, as will the fields that I've got ready, the fields that I'm preparing for seeding, the fields that have been seeded. Whichever lucky farmer takes on this farm will have all of that to start with. I'm nothing if not generous. Field 16 is now complete in that it is sprayed, was ploughed, fertiliser spread, cultivated and sprayed, ready for seeding. So if I have a look at the map and zoom in, growth, obviously there's nothing in them. Fruit types, they're okay. I've got soybean growing into the multi-numbered field up. He says, moving the wrong cursor, there we go. So 2, multi-numbered field, 29, 28, 32, 33, all have got soybean in. 16 and 17 are ready for seeding. 9 that I did myself has got potatoes in. 24 I've done, that's been harvested, so that now needs, it doesn't need ploughing, but it does need, I don't think it needs ploughing, no, but it does need slurry spreading and then cultivating and then preparing. So that's all the field situation sorted. So if I am going to leave this for another farmer, they're going to come into this in quite a good situation, to be fair. I'm now waiting for the price to peak for barley, which I'm now sitting there. This, the wood chips, I'm going to sell now. 32,731. An interesting kind of, not dilemma, but it's that one of those kind of things you forget when you're making the videos, when you're editing the videos. I know when I've sat and watched YouTubers' channels, Daggerwin, Callum Throw, Moose 2006, and there's a whole, there's a whole raft of them that I do watch regularly. And when you get invested in a Let's Play, especially if you're not watching it as they're posting the videos, if you're watching a back one, you've gone and you've started a new one you've never seen before, you can get through them very, very quickly, and you kind of get invested in it. And when it gets to a point where the YouTuber says, I'm going to stop doing it, in your head you're thinking, but you haven't done this, you haven't done that, what about this, you could have done that, you could do this again. And everyone's different, everyone's got a different thing they want to see. And I know from being a viewer that it can be frustrating, and it can be, you watch it and think, but you could have done this, you could have used this mod, I really like that mod, what about, there's always that what about, you could have done. And I get it, I really do. I do exactly the same thing when I watch other YouTubers. So if you've been watching these as I've been posting them, I've been doing this Let's Play for quite a while. If you've gone back to this at whatever point you've gone back to this, and you've watched them one after the other, you've got through all 29 episodes fairly quickly, and then be sitting there saying, no, I want more. Well, I hope you're saying I want more. If you're saying, no, they're rubbish, I'm glad you stopped, then there's not really much point in me doing it. But it has to stop somewhere. So I need to move on. I know. It's sad. But it is one of those things. So the price for this barley will slowly start to creep up. I am going to sit and I'm going to wait. I'm going to enjoy the evening as the sun goes down. It's just gone 6. And then what I will do is come back when the price peaks on this. I'll sell it. I will also come back at midnight to see what the cows make us, and to see whether or not we lose any money or whether we make money. Hopefully we should make a nice bit of money. Now, I'm also aware I could sell all the slurry I've got, which I could do. I could sell all the manure I've got on hand, which I could do. But again, I'm going to leave that for the next farmer. Why not? Give him a treat. And then tomorrow morning is going to be sale day. Fire sale. Everything must go. So that will be in the morning, but in this episode. So, I will see you in a bit. It's 7:48. It didn't take too long, actually, of sitting here, admiring the silos. I wasn't looking this way the whole time. I was kind of enjoying the sunset. The price has peaked at 976 for the barley. The price in Sale Area 2 is coming up, but it has slowed down dramatically, so that's going to reach its peak very, very soon. So, let's sell the barley. This might be difficult for you to see on your screen. It's not too bad on my screen, but I know it's dusk and it's getting darker, and it's always... There we go, a bit of light. What did I make? 20,514 for 21,000 litres. That's not too bad. So, that's the barley sold. I'll take this back over to the farm, give the Optima a bit of a wash, and then it'll be off to bed, and I'll set my alarm and see you at midnight. See how we get on with our dairy farm. I'm up with the cows in the cow pasture. It's 2 minutes to midnight, and we'll see how we've done. If I go into the menu, right hand side for the cows, at the moment everything's looking pretty good. We've had a new birth, we have a calf, we have 201 cows now. Our liquid manure is at 49,444 litres, our manure is at 34,200, and the milk tank is at 102,935 litres. We are sitting at 373,377 euros. So in about a minute's time We'll find out. It will take fees, animal fees, and various different things. I've got nothing leased, so there'll be no scary leasing costs suddenly appearing from nowhere. And we'll see if the money goes up or down. It's going to go up. It did the night before, but not by very much. So I'm hoping now we've got 200 cows, it should be okay. 102,000 litres of milk. That's a fair bit to be selling. I still hope, I really do hope, that at some point you'll get the whole, you know, taking the milk to the dairy, you know, that kind of thing. I know there are mods available on PC to do it. 74,000 in sold milk. We've gone up to 426,000. We have made a profit, people. Happy days. We've made a good profit. So there you go, that's on 200 cows. If I had 400, 500, 1,000, we'd be making a lot of money. Although you'd be spending most of your time just making feed for the cows. It's a catastrophic amount that they've been eating. When you look down at the figures there, grass 79,000, straw 67,000, water 39,000 litres, silage and hay 194,000 litres, power food 112,000. That's mixed between the silage and the power food, but they took a lot. We've made a profit. The farm is in profit. It's a dairy farm. We've got 200 cows. That's what I was intending to do. So there we go. Ah, the loan. I never paid the loan off. I kept saying that, didn't I? 1,404 loan interest daily. That's crazy money. Anyway, we'll sort that out. Maybe. Yeah, we will do. We'll work out what we sell and I'll pay the loan off. See you in the morning. It's 7:20 in the morning. I've been gathering up equipment ready for the sale. Local farmers and people from around the countryside will be coming along, kind of like an auction, I suppose, see what I can get for it kind of thing. That's what I'm going for. So, down the track from Drumard Arable. Not all of the equipment is down in the field, some of it's still dotted around, but we'll sort that out in a minute. But equipment for their perusal. When you think about when I started the Let's Play, the equipment you started with, or I started with, we started with, however you want to look at it, we've accumulated a fair bit of equipment. Some of it we did start with, like the slurry tanker, those kind of things. Extra harvesters, we replaced the one we had, the Scorpion King, the Optum, the Man lorry, you know, all those things, all these extra bits. By far, and this is going to sound ridiculous, my favourite piece of equipment, the Deutz-Fahr, the AgroStar. I've absolutely loved using this tractor. I love the sound of it, I love the look of it. I don't know, I've said it numerous times, I don't like boxy tractors, but I say I don't like them, you know, they're not my favourite cup of tea, but this has grown on me, it really has, and my appreciation for the older sort of 1980s, 1990s, those more boxy style tractors, I do like that. Brilliant. So this is it. Sale time. Everything must go. I'm curious to see how much money we've got locked up in all of this. Now, this is kind of an online auction, online sale, people come and bid, blah blah blah, you know, that kind of thing, following a narrative. I could take each piece of machinery over to the store and I will make more money on it. You get a higher percentage on top for taking it there and selling it than you do just selling it kind of willy-nilly all over the place. But it is sale time, which means we are going to be coming to the end of the episode and the end of this Let's Play very, very soon. Let's see what we've got tied up in all this stuff, shall we? So, we're in the store menu. Sell. Let's see. Remembering, of course, that I didn't touch the nuggets. That nugget is still out there. Never went near it. I've got more weights than I thought I had. Don't know where they all were. Dotted around somewhere. Wow. And that, excuse me, ladies and gents, is that. Everything sold. 2,364,903. We started off with 20,000. Although I did borrow some money from the bank. Which reminds me. Let's go to the bank. If we're going to finish this off properly and repay. That's the loan paid off. 2,114,903. We don't owe anybody a penny. All the equipment's gone. The fields are ready for the new farmer. The livestock is still here. The pigs, the cows, and the sheep. And that's it. That's me done. On Drumard Farm. I've enjoyed this one. So, off to start the next adventure. Westbridge Hills will continue. I'm going to decide on what map I'm going to do next alongside Westbridge Hills. But for now, on Drumard, we are done. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you found it informative, useful, interesting, funny, frustrating. I'm sure you'll have found all of those things within the Let's Play. If you have enjoyed it, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you haven't watched any of the videos or Let's Plays on this series, and this is the first one, go back, watch them all. They're all brilliant. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share the video, please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do, as always, thanks for watching.